What is up, fitness forward? Let's talk about some form today. All about form. Why are we going over form the most in the beginning of our level up journey? When you're starting, why do you need to focus on form? Oftentimes people are like, oh, I want to get intense. I want to go at it. I want to go hard. These people are usually excited to get into a fitness routine. And to tell them, like, you need to slow it down first, build a foundation. This usually doesn't compute because maybe in their previous experience, they've went hard in the beginning and they didn't see the results they wanted. Why are they in front of me? If their previous experiences were successful, why are they sitting in front of me to go through another fitness program? Oh, I'm jumping from program to program. And I get that all the time. We had a girl come in. We have people come in all the time. We say this. They're like, oh, I've done this workout, I've done that workout, and I'm just not seeing the results that I want. And I'm like, okay, that's all right. Nothing wrong with that. Sometimes it doesn't always connect that first round. Maybe you needed to fail a couple times or not quite see results a few times before actually hammering it down and figure out what you want. But oftentimes you have to regress somebody back to like the basics in order to see where they're at. So oftentimes we'll go through like a basic assessment to see where they're at form-wise. That's the overhead squat assessment. It's pretty basic. Allows us to see where your muscle strengths and weaknesses are, so we can build upon those things. So we can strengthen the weaknesses so that you don't get injured, you don't hurt yourself, you're not overtraining certain muscle groups, getting strains, and we can build upon those weaknesses so that you become a more complete athlete and a better lifter, because we want you to live for life. You want to be healthy for life. You don't want to be healthy for 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. You want to be healthy for your whole life. When I first started lifting, I was pretty standard posture like this, sitting at a computer at school and at work, shoulders rounded. You could tell somebody's shoulders are rounded by these crease marks. This is normal posture right here, right? This looks normal, right? I usually try to sit like this. And this is just rounded posture. I remember hitting bench press like this, rounding my shoulders into it, and it led to me tearing my shoulder. I dislocated my shoulder, hurt my shoulder, and I was out for 6 months from doing upper body lifts. So I had to focus on other things. I didn't quit, but I focused on other things. But still, that shouldn't have happened. If I had done that overhead squat assessment test, I would have probably saw my hands falling forward, right? And I would have realized I need to work on my back so I don't hurt myself. And that happens all the time. People come in and I see them, they're doing half reps, they're doing bad form, they're not engaging the right muscles. So making sure that your form is on point, that's going to be the most important part of your level up journey, is starting from the basics, working on your form, because I find that when you start working on form and technique, exercise can become really fun and interesting. It's not just doing an exercise. No, I'm not just doing push-ups. Right? No, I'm not just doing squats and rows. Now there's technique to it, so you have to think a little bit more, and usually that makes it a little more fun and interesting. It's not just brainless, oh, I'm only thinking about my body burning, I'm on fire. No, it's not about intensity in the beginning. So make sure you're focusing on the form and the technique. Make sure you're going over the videos on the squat assessment, seeing where you're tight. Make sure you're going over the videos of your form on different exercises and muscle groups, because that's where you're going to see the true results. You're never going to hurt yourself because junky form, right? So start with that, and always be learning in form so that your results are going to be blown out of the water with that form. Because oftentimes you see that happen. You have better form, your results shoot up. Your posture gets better. Your muscles grow better, right? Your fat loss is better because you're doing proper form. You're more interested. You're wanting to go to the gym more because you're seeing progress. So progress in your form first, and you'll see amazing results.